When I saw this shot, it hit me. The Pokemon world is hollow. Hollow Earth theory confirmed in the Pokemon universe. Hold on. Let's not get too far down the rabbit hole just yet. And start simple. There were a few important details we got to see in the most recent trailer. We were introduced to the Scarlet and Violet books, the journals of an expedition team who discovered incredible new Pokemon. These Paradox Pokemon, as some fans have started calling them, are known as the Great Tusk and Iron Treads Pokemon. We also saw that Miraidon and Koraidon both seem to soar out of the large crater at the center of Paldea's map. And if we look closer, Lewis, zoom and enhance!
What?
There! We can see there is land down there. Is this the site of the original expedition? We already speculated that Koraidon symbolized the past and Miraidon the future. And if you watched some of my other videos, I suggested that there could be areas in Paldea where you would be able to time travel to where they originally came from. Now, I realize I may have been wrong. And we're likely not dealing with time travel at all, but instead a world existing within our own, where these incredible creatures originate and have lived for centuries. Just like in Jules Verne's Journey to the Center of the Earth. Jules Verne is a French novelist and hailed as being one of the fathers of science fiction, and in 1867 he first published his adventure sci-fi novel, Journey to the Center of the Earth, where three adventurers, well, they take a journey to the center of the Earth. But it has a whole load of parallels with what we're seeing here in Scarlet and Violet. First, the Scarlet and Violet books. Much in the same way as they were written by a previous expedition team, the Jules Verne story starts with Dr. Liedenbrock and his nephew Axel deciphering a code in an old Icelandic book, with directions on how to get to the center of the Earth left by someone who had made the journey there before. His name, Arne Saknussemm, a 16th century alchemist. And, thanks to Lockstin, we all know how much Pokemon love alchemy. So, the Doctor and his daring nephew venture to a volcano in Iceland, which acts as an entrance to the underground world, much like the large mountainous opening at the center of Paldea. Then, once inside the Earth, they discover that many previously thought extinct creatures still exist, most from the age of dinosaurs. Only there, at the Earth's core, were these creatures able to thrive, much like I expect us to see with these Paradox Pokemon. However, I think the connections run even deeper than that. Remember how I said there were three main characters in the story? There's Dr. Liedenbrock, a radical-thinking, quick-tempered geologist, Axel, his more mild-mannered nephew, and Hans, their guide. He's not scholarly like them, but he knows how to get stuff done. Now, I think there are some quite clear parallels to draw here. The professors are Liedenbrock, Arvin is Axel, and you are Hans. Think about it. We've already seen that Arvin recruits your character to hunt down the Herba Mystica because he's not good in battle and needs someone capable. In this, we also know that Arvin is intelligent and invested in lore, and he has the Scarlet and Violet book in the latest trailer. What's more, connections have already been drawn by some that Arvin could be related to the professors. Plus, there's a shot in the latest trailer where the professors themselves ask you to join them for something, claiming it will be an experience worth treasuring if you come. Is this them asking you to join on an expedition to the heart of Paldea, into the crater, and down to the world at the center of the Earth, where incredible prehistoric Paradox Pokemon live? I really hope so. Okay, now to address the elephant in the room. The parallel covers the Paradox Pokemon in Scarlet, but what about the ones in Violet? The ones that look like they're from the future? Well, let's just say there are some stories where advanced civilizations exist within the core of our world, and maybe they're aliens, but maybe they're ancient humans who are more advanced than us. Kind of like those from Atlantis, and maybe it's called Agartha or Shambhala, and maybe it's come up in a bunch of folk tales across the world for generations, but honestly, looking into this and trying to decipher what is actual culture and what is misinterpreted Western esoteric writings kind of gave me a headache. So I'ma just leave it there. Not that you sheeple would understand anyway. And that's going to do it for today, guys. I know this is a shorter theory than usual, but we're just here to draw some relations, and with the game coming out so soon, I wanted to get a nice little video out for you guys. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you join me again on the next one, but until then, we'll catch you later. Continuing to make these videos would not be possible without the help from our channel members, and especially our Mega Tier members. Thank you.